Hawaiian Electric Industries Incorporated. Ticker symbol HEE. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. So apparently there's this stock out there, Hawaiian Electric Industries, that has fallen massively in the last couple of days. It's down 64%. And I hear buzzing on the interwebs that maybe it's time to buy the dip. What's going on with this company? Well, apparently, because I don't watch the news, I didn't really hear about this. But there was a massive fire in Hawaii. Massive wildfire that caused billions of dollars of damages and killed over 100 people. There's this whole amazing timeline you can see here on CNN.com. Apparently, this fire was out of control, destroyed a ton of stuff. It was the biggest disaster that Hawaii's seen in, I don't know, probably a century. Absolutely insane. You can actually see the devastation. This is not good. Well, what does this have to do with Hawaiian Electric Industries? Why is this utilities company involved in this wildfire? Well, we just got word that the county of Maui has filed a lawsuit against Maui Electric Company Limited, Hawaiian Electric Company Limited, Hawaii Electric Light Company, and Hawaiian Electric Industries for civil damages caused to the county's public property and resources caused by recent Maui fires. The lawsuit is alleging that the defendants acted negligently by failing to power down their electrical equipment despite a National Weather Service red flag warning on August 7th. Oh my God. So apparently the government of Maui, of the county of Maui, is suing this utility and is basically blaming them for the wildfires that burned 3,000 acres and caused an estimated $5.5 billion of damages. Should we buy the dip of this company? Well, there's some excitement because if you look at the returns of the past 5 days, the stock's up 9% and it's up 44% in the last day. Why is the stock up? Well, Hawaii Electric has decided to clap back against those mean, evil government buttheads. They claim that a fire at 6:30 a.m. appears to have been caused by power lines. So they said, yeah, there was a fire that was caused by power lines. Then they say the Maui County Fire Department responded to the fire and said it was 100% contained. And then they go on to say, at 3 p.m., at a time when all of Hawaii Electric's power lines in West Maui had been de-energized for more than 6 hours, a second fire began in the same area. So Hawaiian Electric is saying, no, yes, our power lines did cause a fire, okay? But then the fire department came and put it out, and then 6 hours later, or 9 hours later, there was another fire that had nothing to do with us because our stuff had been powered down for 6 hours. So the company is clapping back against the county of Maui, which is why the stock is up 44%. Now, this is kind of like the Silicon Valley Bank thing. Not 100%, obviously. But it's one of those things where there's an insane amount of risk involved here. Why? Because we don't know whether the county is going to win this lawsuit. And if they do win the lawsuit and they find Hawaiian Electric culpable, liable for this $5.5 billion in damages, Hawaii Electric is going to be absolutely annihilated. Now, they're currently drawing on lines of credit to kind of fortress up their balance sheet. They're suspending their quarterly dividend, which is good. They're preparing for a storm, a legal storm, because they are very, very concerned that if they lose, they might actually be annihilated as a business. Now, if we go look at their balance sheet, we could see that they aren't that well capitalized. Okay, as of June 30th, 2023, they had $314 million of cash, but the vast majority of their assets are in loans. Now, you may sit there and be like, why does this company have loans? Well, they also have a banking component. That's right. They have a bank. So it's like a utility provider, and then there's a bank, I think American Savings Bank or something like that. And then they have a small, tiny other subsidiary that doesn't really produce a lot of revenues. But if this company becomes liable for $5.5 billion. Where's the money going to come from? Well, I suspect they would have to probably sell off their loans, okay? And they probably are going to have to sell them off at a loss. Why is that? I suspect a lot of these loans were issued over the last couple of years before interest rates went up massively. And if they have to dump these loans in order to pay this massive legal liability, guess what? They're going to have some massive losses. And if you look at their assets versus liabilities, they have $16.5 billion of assets, mostly in loans, and they have $14 billion of liabilities. Add $5.5 billion down here, and suddenly this company is $4 billion underwater. This is a very risky situation. Now, this stock is going to probably have volatile swings because court case and, counter court case and countersuit, blah, 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 whatever's going to go on in the legal system. But this thing is probably going to drag on for a long time. And you could buy the dip thinking the stock's going to go back to where it was before. It may never come back, and it may even go bankrupt because of this. So me personally, I'm not playing this little game of, maybe it'll come back. It ain't worth it, okay? It's literally a gamble because you're just betting that they're going to win the court case. You don't know how long it's going to freaking be, and you don't know if they're going to be successful. That's my thoughts. I would recommend you stay out of this. If the stock vertical lines tomorrow, I don't care. Not worth the risk. Cheers! Check out the pinned comment below and join our Discord community where you can ask me questions directly via text. And if you sign up for the highest tier, you can actually meet me in person every 2 weeks. So check out the pinned comment, join the Discord community, and let's make some money.